Have you ever wondered just how much money Lionel Messi makes? And more importantly, where it all comes from? I mean, sure, we all know the dude is rich, but when you dig into the numbers, it's actually jaw-dropping. Welcome back to Kickin Riches. I'm Hope, your friendly neighborhood soccer-obsessed cat mom who loves digging into the numbers behind those magical left-footed free kicks. Today, I'm breaking down how Messi not only became the GOAT on the pitch, but also turned his name into an absolute financial powerhouse. If you're dreaming about that private island, or maybe just a new espresso machine, yeah, me too. Stick around, because Messi's money moves are wild, and there's a lot we can learn from his strategy. Seriously, who needs cryptocurrency when you're cashing checks like Leo? All right, ready to see how Messi kicks it in the world of millions? Let's go. Okay, get this. Over 20 seasons, Messi has racked up around $900 million just from playing soccer. That's just from actually kicking the ball. No side hustles, no deals, just Messi doing Messi things. I don't know about you, but my career goals suddenly feel a bit small. Now, that's not even counting taxes or agent cuts, but still, most years he pulls in about $60 million from his current on-field action. But wait, there's more. Off the pitch, Messi absolutely scores here too. Every year, he's pocketing between $50 to $75 million just from endorsements, brand partnerships, merchandise royalties, and those shiny revenue-sharing contracts with giants like Adidas and Apple TV Plus. Basically, even if Messi slept through every match, he'd still make more in a year than I'll see in my whole lifetime. What would you do with your first $50 million? Or drop your wildest idea in the comments. But hey, Messi's not just stacking checks for the fun of it. There's a whole strategy to this cash flow. Stick with me, because what he does with that money is almost as interesting as how he earns it. So what does Messi actually do with all that money? You might assume yachts, islands, maybe a tiger or two, but nope, the dude is surprisingly strategic. The specifics are kept pretty close to the chest, but we know Messi's net worth has almost doubled in just a few years, now clocking in at around $850 million. Not bad for a kid from Rosario, right? His main moves? Sticking with what he knows best: sports, brands, and smart contracts. Legendary endorsement deals with Adidas. They basically print Messi jerseys for breakfast. And those savvy collaborations and revenue-sharing deals. No wild restaurant chains or sketchy NFT launches here. And let's be honest, that's probably why his fortune's so steady. Imagine Messi opening a cat cafe. I'd visit, but probably best he stays out of hospitality. What do you think? Should more athletes play it safe or go all in on wild business ventures? Now, let's see how Messi keeps all this money working for him. Here's the thing. Messi doesn't juggle all this alone. Of course not. He's got a financial squad that could probably run a small nation, managing contracts, chasing endorsements, ironing out revenue shares. It's all handled by experts, so Messi can stick to footballing magic and, I guess, collecting some of the biggest paychecks in sports history. That team makes sure every big contract, like his epic 4-year, $555 million deal with Barcelona, works out in his favor, not just now, but for years to come. I sometimes wish I had a squad just to manage my coffee budget. But seriously, having a trusted crew is what keeps Messi's financial machine humming, regardless of where his career takes him next. Stick with me, because I'm about to spill how this financial firepower actually changes entire industries. It's easy to think about Messi's wealth as just numbers, but let's be real. It totally transforms industries. Just look at Adidas. Every time Messi signs on or wears their kit, it spikes sales and keeps their brand at the top of the sportswear world. Media giants too. Those Apple TV Plus deals. Massive. His presence shifts where fans watch games, drives eyeballs to platforms, and honestly, boosts how much everyone in football gets paid. It's wild. One guy's signature can basically impact the stock market. He even shakes up marketing and advertising agencies everywhere as brands line up to be associated with him. So yeah, Messi's bank account is huge, but his influence is even bigger. Now, want to know what we can actually learn from all these dollar signs? Let's get practical. All right, let's get serious for a second. Messi's playbook is loaded with actual lessons anyone can use. First, diversify. He doesn't just rely on kicking goals. He bags endorsements, gets paid by streaming giants, and always keeps revenue streams flowing. Are you someone who prefers to have all your eggs in one basket, or do you like to spread things out? Messi also picks partners wisely. Adidas, Apple, giants with global trust. Not too risky, very rewarding. And the big one? Hire pros. He lets financial and legal experts handle the boring but crucial stuff, so his brand and his bank balance never miss a beat. The best takeaway? Play your strengths, but never stop investing in your own future, whether you're chasing your dream on the pitch or just trying to nail a perfect penalty in your living room. Now let's do a little compare and contrast, because Messi's not the only baller in this game. So how does Messi compare to the other super rich soccer stars, like Cristiano Ronaldo? Spoiler, the numbers are tight. They both rake in well over $130 million a year, but Messi's cash comes mostly from the sport and solid brand deals. Some other celebs, they gamble on restaurants, tech startups, or wild investments. Messi just keeps making soccer look like the best paying job ever while skipping the chaos of random business ventures. No shade, unless you're dreaming of opening a chain of Messi burger joints. But honestly, his focus on steady brand partnerships and contracts is what's grown his fortune so consistently. So whether you're Team Messi, Team Ronaldo, or Team I just want a decent coffee machine like me, there's something in this playbook for everyone. Up next, Messi's most money-making moves revealed. All right, let's talk about Messi's absolute moneymakers. Top of the list, Adidas and his personal merchandise empire. Those jerseys and boots, they're like low-key ATMs. He's also crushing it with revenue-sharing deals, especially through streaming and digital content like those contracts with Apple TV+. It's honestly genius. Every time someone binge watches Messi highlights, the guy gets paid. And that's without even showing up for a photo shoot. So next time you see someone wearing a Messi kit, just know you're literally helping to fund his next investment. Pretty smart, right? Now, onto the juiciest part. Was it all smooth sailing for Messi, or did he ever get in hot water? Remember when the world found out Messi's 4-year Barcelona contract was worth almost $555 million? Yeah, that wasn't a typo. The media, the fans, everyone lost it. People questioned if any athlete should be paid that much, and the salary bonuses got picked apart by just about every analyst under the sun. But here's what's wild. Even with all that scrutiny, Messi managed to keep his reputation squeaky clean. No crazy scandals, no wild bankruptcy rumors, just more winning and more money. The closest thing to drama is whether he'll retire with more cash than Ronaldo. What do you guys think? Do footballers deserve these kinds of numbers, or is it all a bit much? Let me know in the comments. Now, time to wrap this thing up. Messi isn't just the greatest on the field, he's a powerhouse off it too. His careful choices turned a glittering career into generational wealth and even shifted entire industries. So whether you dream big like Leo or just want to level up your savings account, there's always something to learn from how the stars play their financial game. If you like this breakdown, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps Kickin Riches keep sharing these stories. Which footballers' wealth and investments should I break down next? Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the wild world where soccer and fortune collide. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep kicking.